Alright, boys. 11th of November, 10:32. I'm down here at this site. You see what's wrong with it? It's 193 acres here of some damn good detecting, boys. And it's full of corn still. You see that? It didn't used to have no corn on it, no soybeans, and this guy started leasing this. It was hayfield. This was a real good training grounds for running VLF metal detectors. This is where Sharpshooter cut his teeth. This is an old abandoned town. It went out about 1807. This was settled back in the 1700s down in here, okay? It goes all the way back to yonder a long ways. The foot of that hill. Go stop that hill yonder. And I don't detect up in them woods much. Way back up there in them fields, okay? Jail, courthouse stood over there, a tavern, hotel, bowling alley over here, if you believe that. It's desolate now, boys, okay? This used to be the county seat right here. The county seat now is about 10 miles that way, the way the crow flies by the river. The river's right over there. All right? So I'm going to have to stop somewhere else. I want to run this Manticore or somewhere. I got another place I can run it and maybe draw some kind of conclusion about it, okay? Alright, boys, I slipped up here. I come back out of here. They've got this right here, the grass cut in between these two cornfields. I can run this detector right in here and probably draw a pretty good conclusion because there's no house and everything. The courthouse stood right over there. Now, see them two trees right yonder? I made reference that I've swung over a half dime 1,000 times. Well, that's where that sumbitch was. See them two landmarks right over there? You want to know how many times I went around them two trees right yonder? Found a Civil War bullet on that tree right there when I first come down here with an E-track. Only Civil War relic I ever found down here, if you can believe that. Them two sugar trees right over there, boys. Spanish bit and a half dime with that Deus one elliptical call. I went round and around there with you name it. Noctas, macro racers, F75s, E-Track CTXs, Deus 1, low frequency 11 and 9-inch calls. Alright. Let me run this thing out here some. I might can draw some conclusion. There's a lot of iron right over there left of them trees and right of them. Alright, boys, I've been out here for a while now. I've got this thing set up in 5 region alltones where it gives a high tone over there when it comes into my window. See that window right there? I'm not seeing anything much coming in that window out here, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna mash the old horseshoe button. Whoops. Horseshoe button. You want to see what old sharpshooter's been hunting in down here? You hear that? That half dive come from pretty close to where this call's sitting right here, boys. You get to hear that, okay? You can see where it's reporting up there. Nothing coming in on this machine much coming up into sharpshooter's range, okay? Now, I didn't check the tip machine like this. I was running it, you know, with a horseshoe owl. You get to hear that. It's a rough ass side, boys. Alright, that call's sitting fairly close to where a Spanish bit come from, boys. That's how much time I spent down here. If I'd have drove a stake in the ground here, I know I'd be close to it. That's how familiar I am. You see them two trees right there? We get back off, horseshoe back off. Now remember, if I get anything coming over that window, you're going to hear a high tone. You don't hear any high tone much, do you? Now it may flicker. every now and then. Okay, it's windy out here. I apologize, you know. Okay, right there I'm getting some high tone. A flash. But it could rock into my window just a teeny bit, see? So I'm impressed with this down here, okay? I could use this down here like this, knowing how this machine will behave on a low conductor coming down a nail barrel, okay? I didn't come down here to detect. I've got some sickness in my family, okay? But if this machine works right here, it'll work right anywhere around here, boys, okay? Because I don't believe there's a site rougher than this around here. You'd have to go west 50 or 60 miles. You might find one is rough, okay? You notice you don't hear any of that high tone. A high tone is when it comes into my window. If it locks in my window, you're going to hear a high tone. See that meter? That's why I'm running this machine like this, to make it alert. A bird dog machine, okay? I'm in speed 6, I believe, or speed 5. Speed 6. I'm gonna mash the horseshoe button again. So you get an idea, okay? You get to hear it. It ain't wall-to-wall iron out here, so to speak. You know, I don't know if there's any gaps out here or not. That's why I got a damn metal detector. You get to hear that machine at speed 6 with a horseshoe in. Okay? Get to hear that. It's like this all the way through here. All of it. If I go back to that tree, shit, it even gets worse. If you can believe that. Okay, that's going to conclude the video. Yeah, I'm impressed with this. I can use this, okay? I can recommend this for sure, okay? I can't say it's perfect, but I've been down here, I've swung this enough in here. I'm not getting, you know, there's everything under the sun in here. I don't even know what's in here. All right? All right, boys, it's windy out here. Here's another pit stop. That's an old wellhead right there. The old house stood right here. This is rougher than a sumbitch right in here, okay? Rough. Impressed with this window on this detector being open, boys, okay? You want to see how rough it is in here? You hear that detector? This is rougher than a corn cob. This is one of the first places I brought that Deus to. Found a Civil War, something right in there, around that whale. I turned around a zillion times. Dug a coin right up there too. I swept a zillion times with other detectors, 4 inches deep. You hear that? That's the horseshoe end, boys. I'm gonna take the horseshoe off. Notice you don't hear much high tone popping in that machine, do you? That's good. All that iron's reporting underneath my window there. That's what I'm wanting, okay? Yeah, I like this, okay? I could use this. Alright, so you see what I got there. There's the upper Ferris limit setting. Alright, I swept this machine around here a little bit. I'm going to turn this camera off. I'm going to get that DS2 out of that truck right there and put it in sensitive FT silencer 1 and sweep it around in here, boys, and let y'all have a listen. It won't be in the bird dog setting either. Alright, boys, same little old side here. One of the first places I brung this machine you're looking at. DS2 version 2009 inch cold sensitive FT 6.8 DS90 sensitivity. Speed number 3. I'm going to turn audio response to 5. I got the silencer offset at 10 full tones. No bottle cap. Factory notch in the machine. Silencer number 1. What do you hear on this machine out here? Let you have a listen there, boys. You think all that shit you're hearing in this machine's non-ferrous targets? I highly doubt it, okay? You hear that? Got the camera down there pretty close for you so you can hear it. Found an old nickel about 1898 right there in that road bed with a Nocta machine, boys. Like the sound of that, boys? It's the real deal. I'm showing you the real shit here, okay? That's probably a target right there, okay? I didn't come out here to detect. I ain't got much time. Let y'all hear this machine. Okay. That's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed.